Hello students, this is Mrs. Jones. Today I'm here to do a review on metric and English conversions. On your first page here, there are many conversion factors. Some are length measurements, some are weight measurements, some are volume measurements. What I would like you to do, if you did not print the lesson guide out, I want you to pause this video and write down those conversion factors. Okay, and now I'm going to change and I'm going to move so you guys can see the volume ones. Go ahead and pause the video and write down those conversion factors. Alright, so let's do a couple examples. And we're using a method to convert that says if you're converting from a larger unit into a smaller one, we're going to multiply by something. And then small into large, we're going to divide by something. So let's start out by doing some length conversions. So a centimeter is smaller than an inch. So I put a little s and a little l so that it helps me see that that means I'm dividing by something. And if I don't know how many centimeters are in an inch, I flip back to my thing here and I can see right here on the second row that there's 2.54 centimeters in an inch. So that's my conversion factor that I'm going to use. So I'm dividing by 2.54. So 16.8 divided by 2.54. And I get 6.61 inches. So that means that 16.8 centimeters is the same as 6.61 inches. Then let's do another example here. Inches are larger than millimeters. So I'm going large into small. That means that we're going to multiply by something. And if you don't know the conversion factor, you got to go back and look at that table. But there are 25.4 millimeters in an inch. So I'm going to take my 4.75 times 25.4 and I get 120.65 millimeters. I'd like you guys to try to do these two. So pause the video and try those two on your own. Alright, so your answers for this one, it should be 12.20. Oh, no, it's not. I divided when I should have multiplied. I am wrong. So we can multiply. It should be 78.74. Does that seem better? More correct? Yes, it does. So I make mistakes also. But in the next one, we are dividing by 3.2808. And we get 1.37 meters. Alright, let's go ahead and look at some other examples. These are liquid measurements, but you do them the same way. So a cup or a pint. A pint is larger than a cup. So that means that we're going to divide by something. And if you don't know, you're going to look it up. But there are 2 cups in a pint. So we're going to take 7 divided by 2 and get 3.5. Okay. The next example here, cups into ounces. Cups are larger than ounces. So that means that we're multiplying. And if you don't know how many ounces are in a cup, you're going to look it up. But there's 8 ounces in a cup. So in 1.5 cups, there would be 12 ounces. Let's do quart into cups. A quart is larger, so that means that we are multiplying. And how many cups are there in a quart? If you don't know, you would look that up. And there's 4 cups in a quart. So that means 2 times 4 is 8. 1 large glass, I always forget this one, but 1 large glass is just a typical, it's not a standard unit of measure in such that it's something that you would use in a kitchen, but across many nursing homes, a large glass is always the same size. So a large glass is 240 milliliters or cc's. (240 cc's). Now, that doesn't answer our question. So, how many cc's are in an ounce? This is a NOCTI question, so you will want to know that there are 30 cc's in an ounce. So, I am dividing this by 30. And I'll get 8 ounces. This is a NOCTI question. Do not pass over that NOCTI question. Tablespoons and teaspoons. Tablespoons are bigger than teaspoons, so we are multiplying, and there's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. So that means that 4 tablespoons would be equal to 12 teaspoons. I want to do one extra problem with you, and why I want to do it is because back in the springtime when we were doing a lot of this online, you guys were getting some really bizarre answers, and I'm not exactly sure how you were getting those bizarre answers. But let's say that we have 48 ounces, and we want to make this into cc's. I don't know why I put 2 lines there, but and we want to make this into cc's. There are 30 cc's in 1 ounce. So that means that an ounce is larger than a cc. So large to small means that we are going to multiply, and we multiply by 30. So it's 1,440 cc's. This was a commonly missed question, especially when we started talking about I&O. You will need to be able to do that for I&O. It is just so simple as to just multiply by 30 to convert it into cc's. You guys were making it back in the spring, you guys were making it so much harder, and you were getting these weird decimals and stuff. All you do is multiply it by 30. Alright? What I would like you to do from this point is go to the Google quiz, answer the questions on the Google quiz, make sure you hit submit, make sure you hit turn in on the Google assignment, and if you have any questions, please email me at cjones@ictc.edu. Alright, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.